everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Candace and I'm on my debt-free journey. Here we are, take two. So I just filmed this whole video, the whole thing, and I go to look at the clips and somehow my Bluetooth button got off cadence. So I was filming the pauses and not filming the content, but it's fine, it's okay. We're just going to maybe post a 3 or 4 minute video talking about everything that I just talked about for the last 30 minutes. Y'all might like this because I was rambling as per usual. Okay, so what did I do? I filled out my savings or payoff tracker. This is not a savings one. Okay, so this is for student loan 119. Our beginning balance was $1,263.88, and we ended up paying off what's left is $499. So let me do the math really quick because I don't remember what it was. Let's see. It was $1,263.88 minus $499. So that's like $764.88. So when I did the other math, we have paid off about 60% of our loan. So I colored in all the way. We started at 17. I think we stopped. I think we had stopped here last time. So I filled in all these little circles and we are 60% done. I'm really excited and I'm actually really glad I chose to go ahead and pay this one off because it's giving me a sense of relief that it's almost gone, and it will be gone by the time this month is over. I think maybe I don't have a pending payment right now, but Monday I'm going to make another payment for $112. So we'll be below $400, which is really exciting. So that'll be paid off soon. And I also looked at my debt tracker for loan 118. It is on the floor. I'm not picking it up right now. And I still couldn't fill in anything for that one. So the last payment I made was on November 1st, which was $50 towards that loan. But since then, because of the daily interest that accrues, it's I've only paid off $100. It started off at $24,820 and some change, and now it's at $24,711. So it accrues $473 or something like that in interest. So I do think I'm going to go ahead and make a payment that's enough to cover interest for the end of this month, if that makes sense. So the last 14 or so days of the month was 5 times 14. 5 times 12 is 60, so $70, and then it'll kind of stay where it is. So we're not going above or getting too close to our actual, well, I mean, we are close to the beginning balance, but we'll keep it below there. That's what I want to do. That also makes me really excited for next month because we'll be done paying 119 this month. So I'm just going to do the same thing with loan number 118 and pay all of my money from my second job to that loan. So one thing, I might have talked about this in a previous video where I'm trying to think after I pay this loan down X amount of dollars, am I going to switch to one of my other high balance loans? I have maybe somewhere between $3,000 and $4,000 worth of interest on this particular loan. And I know my other bigger loans have similar amounts that are a couple of thousand in interest. So it's do I go ahead and pay off all the interest on all the loans first, or do I just maybe I go and pay half of this loan off and then I start focusing on one of my other bigger loans? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some math and some forecasting to try to see what's going to be the better option. I know mentally and kind of just for what's the word? A feeling of accomplishment, I guess. It'd be good to just focus on that one and see the number steadily going down over time. And I do have a plan to try to pay the whole thing off in 1 year. We'll kind of see how that goes. I don't know. But I do think it would be cool to get all that paid off in 1 year. The last tracker that I looked at was the one for my car, my Buick Envista, and I do have that one right here, so I can just show you. Again, didn't pay down enough to fill in anything. Each of these slices of the pie is 5%, not just 1% like on the other debt tracker payoffs. So I need to pay off a total of $14.90.08, and I haven't done that so far. So we're still waiting. This probably won't get there till maybe like next month or January. That will hit 5%, so we'll be able to color in that one. But overall, I am really excited about my progress towards this. Hopefully we can just keep mentally going. I know it's going to be a little bit tough starting out with 118 because it is so much. It really seems like daunting to me, but with the fact that I was able to pay off 119 really kind of like effortlessly, we should be able to carry that over. Maybe, hopefully. So one last thing that I talked about in my unrecorded recording, I'm starting to plan for my goals for 2026. So I'm trying to focus on, okay, like what really am I prioritizing? I know like the things that I value, but how am I prioritizing that? So what are my actual goals? How do I plan to accomplish them and be like very, very specific? Because leaving anything open-ended with me is not good. I also am trying to focus and not have so much noise, especially from the shopping world. So like I need to unsubscribe from a lot of stores, really. And I've been working on that. So when I get an email from a company, I try to unsubscribe immediately, because now it's the time of year where anybody's having a sale, it's going to get me. I mean, I can get got in really any other time of the year, but now the holiday season, and I need some gifts for myself, from me to me, under the tree. I haven't gotten anything yet, but we're trying to really focus and hone in on our goals. So we got to try to be as disciplined as possible. One of those is unsubscribing from the thousands of stores that have my email. So yeah, that's really like the Sparks Note version of everything that I filmed and what I talked about. The video probably actually won't be long because I don't feel like trying to re-say everything that I said. And maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe y'all want a short video from me this week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long it is. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I don't know if I got this clip earlier, but I did want to say too, I sat right here like in my kitchen area because I decorated the cabinets. So hopefully you can see, I know you can see like the ribbon and the bows, but I got some snowflakes up on the top too, and it's so cute and I'm so happy. So, and then I'm almost done with the rest of the house or my apartment. So hopefully I'll be able to film in those areas too. And honestly, I'm probably gonna keep all this up until I move because I just think it's so cute.